Robert Morris and head coach Bernard Clark Jr. They're going to open the season on Saturday. They're going to go out and play Air Force, which will be 11 a.m. Mountain Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Altitude Sports will have that, the first meeting between the schools. So, Coach, just give us some general thoughts. Your team, and the end of camp is over and it's game week. So, what should we know about your squad?
Well, the thing that we've done a great job of pulling this team together. As you know, we had a abysmal year last year. So the thing that really helped us out this year was we brought in a lot of new guys, but they've been able to gel as a team. That's probably the most important thing in bringing in new guys. We've been able to bring this thing together, and these guys are playing hard and working hard together. So I'm excited about that.
All right, Coach, we'll go to some questions. If anybody with us has a question, let me know down in the chat, and I'll ask away. I just want to first ask Coach about your opponent. Obviously, Air Force is they play a unique style and do some things that other teams don't do. So have you all played a team like that before or recently, and just your thoughts on the Falcons?
The last team we played was 2021 was Kennesaw State. Had a bad turnout against them back 2 years back to back, as a matter of fact. But it's an option offense. I mean, that's the thing that's so difficult about it. It's different. No one else runs it, and you got to get prepared for it. The good thing about this time, it's our first game of the year as opposed to our third or fourth game of the year. So it gave us a little bit more time to prepare for it. But it's hard to prepare for a team that's led the nation in rushing over the past 2 years. So we're just hoping that we can tackle well and do the things necessary to try to win this football game.
At Media Day, you talked about some of the the improvements that you're going to make over last year's team. Where have you seen the greatest growth from the beginning of camp to this week? Is there an area that maybe has surprised you that is there quicker than you thought it would be?
I think what it boils down to, our guys have picked up the plays a lot faster. Some of the things that we're trying to do differently this year, and they've been able to gel and be able to play fast. I mean, that's the thing that's important. You got a new offensive coordinator in and some new offensive coaches, and you change some things on defense a little bit, not a lot. The guys been able to pick it up real fast and be able to play fast.
Are there, and everybody's got newcomers, right? And we know we met some of your returning people at Media Day. Are there some newcomers that you've seen who have made an immediate impact that after this first game, Robert Morris fans are going to see their names in the box score having made a big difference for you?
I think our skill positions, the wide receiver, we brought in some new wide receivers. I think that's probably going to be a big standout because over the past couple of years, we've had maybe one or two guys, and I think we have a few guys there now that can help us out. And also at the tight end spot, brought in some guys we feel real good about.
And we mentioned Air Force and their rushing attack and how that would match up against your defense. What do you think are the areas where your offense can, kind of get the advantage on them? And since it's the first game, they haven't really seen you on tape, as you mentioned.
I think we've changed our offense a little bit because, like I said, we got a new offensive coordinator, so he's doing some different things. I think we can jump out on them a little bit, surprise them a little bit with those things. The other thing, we've watched some of the games they played in. We may try to duplicate some of the things some teams have had success against them. Like I said, Air Force is probably one of the toughest opponents we're going to play. That's the great thing about Air Force. They're tough. They're not a team that's going to give up. They're going to go 100 miles an hour. No matter if they miss a tackle, there's going to be another 11 guys behind them, another 10 guys behind them trying to make that tackle. So that's the positive thing about Air Force. So we're going to do the best we can to lengthen the game, should I say. We're going to try to make this game as short as possible. We're going to try to run it, make sure we do what we're supposed to do, and make sure we're doing the things we're supposed to do and keep our minds right.
But most of your games are obviously a little bit closer to home. This one, you got to go all the way out to the Mountain Time Zone. How anything different that you're all doing, or how does that impact since it's 3/4 of the way across the country?
Well, I'll be told honestly with you, Cal. The thing that's driven me crazy is our camp has been so nice. It's literally been 60 degrees every day. So getting out there and dealing with high temperatures and the altitude and everything else, that's the only thing that's got me worried. So we'll probably have more of a run through on Friday than we'll a walkthrough, just to see if our guys can get used to the atmosphere out there and the altitude and make sure they're breathing okay and everything's okay.
Well, Coach, appreciate your time this morning. Good luck in this game on Saturday, and then we will talk to you again next Tuesday.
I appreciate it, Cal.